Hi, I'm Mike Hartrup from the past program, and I prepared this presentation and especially for facilitators. So it will be on YouTube and available to you, but you can personalize it yourself. So I'll go through the slide deck, and again, you will get the slide deck and be able to speak to it when you do hold an orientation for your past learners, which you do every fall and every winter semester. Many times, uh, applicants don't, it's been such a while since they applied to the program that they don't realize uh, who's in the program or some of the details about it. So you might want to share that again. The key is that it's not a GED, and they also have to understand it is totally part-time. We actually see that most of our learners are working full-time, and this is done part-time. So it is ideally set for that audience. And all the courses are fully online, mostly on Brightspace, and some courses are on Moodle. And the length of time that it will take them to complete the program, it all depends on an individual. Um, but it's not to be done in a very fast, it's not a full-time program. So it will take them many years. They have a lot of credits still outstanding. This slide's a little bit uh, truncated, but what it's stating here is it will take them a few years. The learning plan is the key, and Paul will send that out from the PASS office to the individual learners to let them know their path and how long it may take for the credits that they have to take. Here's the courses that we currently have, and it's the whole suite of courses that many of the learners will require. Nunavut Political Studies is now on Brightspace, and Portfolio was the first one on Brightspace. So very shortly, all of our courses will be on the Brightspace learning management system. Just so in case you're new to the program, these are the hardware that comes with it and the resources. Some of the courses still have textbooks, such as the socials and the sciences. Make sure you do check in advance of your orientation, because your learners are expecting a full package with the Chromebook, the modem, and their physical resources. Now, this is the key of what is your role. And it is an interesting blend between technical skills that you will have to have, and you can develop those, and the soft skills, which is to really be a good provider of a safe space for learners to come and to do their academic work. Most of the instructors have to have the skills on the subject matter expert, but facilitators have to be able to provide at least 2 weekly in-person study sessions. Plagiarism is a key. And it should be shared with the learners that they should not be trying to do any type of cheating, and they have to do their own work. There is opportunities to work together with other learners in the program, but they have to be able to provide their own personal answers and research if they are doing one of the research type courses. The penalties are very serious, no different than any college program, where they can be dismissed from PASS for any type of academic cheating. One of the things that you will have is the user agreement, and that's going to be something that you will sign with them at the end of the orientation, and they have all of their equipment set up. Please make sure that you stress that tutoring and support is available at every location across the territory. It could be done by email, but our student support people have people on the ground at any place there's a college facility, and they gladly make sure that past students reach out and supported in these ways. Here's the names of the different within the different regions. Google Apps is one of the key software that we use within our program. So it's very important that the facilitator help the learners, especially those that are not as technologically competent, get through that, because it will impact their academics. Whereby someone could be is looking forward to taking science, for example, but they should be able to use things such as a Gmail, and if it is a setting up a Google chat with their instructor if need be. So these type of Google apps, which are all native to the Chromebook, should be supported. And this is your good opportunity at the start of the semester, but also all the way through. There tends to be a high dropout in the PASS program, and that's expected. But there should be no reason that if you're down to some core students, that over the weeks and during the semester that you are supporting them along the way. The orientation is a good chance to do a first blush at showing some of these Google apps that are available to them. Gmail, many of the users are very familiar with, but something like Drive as a place to store documents, and Docs is a place is kind of like a word processing platform. Slides is like a PowerPoint, all created by Google, and chat being a communication tool. Definitely you want to be able to support them as they go through and use these tools. So we did set up a task in Gmail, and I'd like you to read it through and also make sure you're prepared to do it in the orientation. It's a very good way to see the level of technological competence of your learners, so that you're able to support those that require it, especially since the instructors are going to be focusing on subject matter. Here's the task for using Docs, and again, it's something you want to practice and then actually go through it with the group and orientation. The main part of that task is to create a PDF, and that comes in handy because they will require to use a PDF when they submit in some of their assignments. And here's the task for Drive. It might be a little overwhelming to cover all of these on the first night, so do plan your schedule accordingly. The courses are delivered on two different learning management systems. One of them is the Moodle interface, and it looks like that. And the other one is Brightspace. And it'll be one of the big challenges if you may have a single student that's taking some courses that are on Moodle and some courses on Brightspace, and they will require two different usernames to log in. They'll have the same password, but two different usernames. Most of our students are taking just one course. They'll either be on Moodle or on Brightspace. You may want to, it's very highly recommended as part of the presentation to share some successes. And here's one of a recent graduate. We have many graduates in the last few years, and we want to encourage it. We also we've had a lot of struggles, but it's very key to highlight the positive that's come out of our program. Again, leaving your students on the most positive note is a key of an orientation. Please don't hesitate to give us some feedback on how your semester has been. All the best. Thank you, and good luck with the current semester.